God's work. Whole lot going on. Whole lot going on. As you can see, the title reads Live Charlamagne, Victim Speaks. Some of y'all know about this, some of y'all don't. Y'all act like y'all wanted to sweep it under the rug. McMean won't. We got some of that Diddy party footage. Some more footage. I mean, I played some yesterday, but I mean, was a Diddy party bad? You know what I mean? There was a lot of people going to them Diddy parties, man. You know, and can we say everybody that was at a Diddy party, you know what I'm saying, did bad or knew something was going bad over there? No did it, no doubt. Double tap the screen, get the lights up. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you get up in here. All right. Now, we also got some of that Diddy work. It's just going, it's Gene Dill, a couple people's talking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy, Unique Mecca Audio, God's work. All right. Trump spoke again today in D.C., but we're not going to go through that. We're going to go through the interview he just had on Gutfeld. All right. Now, if y'all don't know who that is, that's a Fox News channel. You know what I mean? Put some carrots in the chat early. If you're on that Trump train, type 1. Goose the Great, I see you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Zuki, Lansky, Kilabisky, Alfiski, everybody. TSV. All right, so now look. This is what made me want to make this and do this thing on Charlamagne, because y'all act like y'all don't know that Charlamagne took it. All right, and what I mean by took it is that he's going to explain exactly what he did. But look, check this out. The title on this reads, Charlamagne Tha God shares his thoughts on leaked Jay-Z and P. Diddy audio. All right.
Salute to Kai tonight. Remember what I always tell you, Kai, man. Stay away from these dirty ass niggas. Yo! These hip hop fucking old school journalists who don't really want to see you succeed. You ain't never even claimed to be a journalist. That's why people I saw somebody.
Gotta be careful what you wish for out here. And they all out here for the fame. You know what I'm saying? Luke Scott was
I
said former TSTV, Ming Bing.
Somebody got mad.
I gave him the exact same advice. It's crazy.
Somebody got mad in one of my group chats the other day because the Kai didn't know.
Wait for it. I got the victim and all that, man. Some of y'all, I told y'all, some of y'all, but y'all act like y'all don't be seeing what's going on out here.
The day
I'll tie the pieces in for y'all in a second.
Name of Jay-Z's first album. The name of Jay-Z's first album is older than Kai Sanat. Reasonable Doubt is 26.
Why Charlamagne always trying to be the cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? With the cool guy, the cool young dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not young, man. You're 46 years old. Act like it, home.
Tell you that she's being hailed by many people for speaking on domestic.
Now they talking about Cassie. I'm gonna show you how this is all gonna go bad, people. Sharonda, what's up, baby girl? Right? What's gonna happen is this, right? Cassie's gonna end up being a fucking witness, right? But that might change. Cassie might fuck around and be the co-defendant in this shit, and I'm gonna tell y'all why.
Domestic violence, but also because she really speaks, it seems like, from the heart. When people juxtapose her statement with Diddy's apology.
From the heart is she speaking if she shut up for a number? The number was $30 million. A lot of people would have shut up for $30 million. Who am I? I ain't no $30 million heir. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't have much to say.
From a couple days ago, they're seeing a decided difference. It feels like she really wants to be of service. As Elizabeth mentioned, she reaches out to those who are already, you know, in a similar situation. And I just feel like a lot of people feel for her, but also they are happy that she's speaking up. It should not take a video, having to see a video of someone being abused, to believe the abuse.
With that video of him goofing.
Now, you would think that Charlamagne Tha God wouldn't want to have his hands nowhere in this pot, but check it out.
Around with Cassie going viral, it's evident that Diddy has been displaying some seriously shady behavior towards her for a while now.
Clickbait. Diddy brings the engagement, but right now, as I'm talking, there's a woman out there getting beat up by a man, right? And she's not gonna get no news coverage.
Yo, this guy, man, it's so wonderful. I'm telling you, man, that money, you could do anything you want. You could eat a human being, motherfucker, on camera. Trust me when I tell you, they all here eating cats and dogs on camera. You can eat a human being, but for the right price, You go put you a fuchsia, lavender, you know what I'm saying, vest on like this, and you get away with anything.
Nobody's going to talk about her.
On The View.
We should say the name of Cassie, the survivor of the domestic violence.
Yes.
Let's talk more about her.
Absolutely.
Well.
Let's talk about the issue, Priya. Let's talk about the actual issue and not the individual.
When it comes to us, it doesn't seem to be.
Wait for it, because I'm about to make y'all disgusted.
The thing we think, amplified is the right word.
Charlamagne, you talk about in the book.
Hey, everybody share this video, man. There's only a couple of y'all here now. But if y'all share the video, they'll send the video out. So share it to Facebook or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually shadow banned with the whole Trump situation. I gotta stop putting Trump in my titles. Because if y'all go to Google, go to YouTube right now, you type MacMe Trump, you ain't gonna see not one single video pop up. Although I talk about this shit every day.
You own up to the fact that the beginning of your
I have to type my name by itself, but if you type Trump next to my name, nothing pops up. Trust me, go try it for yourself.
career was all being a shock jock. Like you were getting kind of into the fame of it all.
Sharing the video on Facebook counts. You know what I'm saying? We can trick the algorithm if y'all start sharing it out. That's why I tell y'all to do that.
How did you get to that point and then come all the way to this part? Because your book makes so much sense. A lot of your interviews, it's so powerful, but it's not the same person you were.
Well, I shouldn't be. I'm 45 years old.
Wasn't the same person. Let's stop right there. Uh-oh. See, now we like to carry those type of receipts where people, these things that we're saying that they say, we like to hear this with their own mouths. You know what I'm saying? We like to hear this from the plug. So here's the plug.
And that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going Ariel, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly. Oh, so you raped her? Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store.
See, in this story, he says that he went to the store to get Spanish Fly. He didn't say, first and foremost, right? He didn't say me and the girl went to the sex store together. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what he tried to change the story up to be.
Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They spell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking. They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal. So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that.
Sounds just like the academic situation.
And I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape.
This is his own words, y'all. I can't make this shit up. They brushed this shit right up under the rug, man. They got him on The View now.
I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Ariel, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk. I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly. Oh, so you raped her? Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They spell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking. They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal. So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape. Yeah. Okay. So. Right. So if it's just one-on-one, it ain't right. Yeah. So the next trains are right. So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, we had sex. She said, "Okay."
Red flag right there. If a woman's asking you what happened, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. I'm out the door after that.
So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and like. A lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape. Yeah. Okay. So, right. So if it's just one-on-one, it ain't right. Yeah. So the next trains are right. So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, we had sex. She said, "Okay, well, I'm glad it was you." Then a couple days later. She's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her, which he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I was there the whole time. He did not fuck her. He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling.
I don't know if your jaws ain't dropped listening to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I played this before, but I just want to show you how conveniently they move the goalposts, depending on what type of money you playing and depending on if they want somebody that's over you. Because we all know that they don't want Diddy. They don't give a fuck about Diddy. They could have got Diddy for the last 20 years. They want whoever is handling Diddy, man.
Her.
No Diddy.
No, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just...
They get worse than this. Watch the next video I'm about to play.
Glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there.
Compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her. I did not rape her.
If it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped.
The only reason he covered it up is because he started, being a puppet for the Democrat Party. So they put all that bread up. You think that them billions of dollars that they gave, those millions, damn near $1 billion that they gave to Kamala, she ain't spread that fucking money around for these dudes to clean up their image before they use them? Come on, Sexy Red. Not Sexy Red. What's her name? The bitch that was twerking. Megan Thee Stallion. Come on, man. They come packaged with all type of shit that gets clearance once that money clears. I'm telling you, man. Megan Thee Stallion got paid $400,000 for one show, Playboy.
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish Fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but I was.
Exactly. Why would you put Spanish Fly in the bitch joint that you know that you... Spanish Fly is not even actually a fly. I actually went and looked up the fucking shit. It's like a beetle or something that eats on plants or something. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be an aphrodisiac.
Wait, was she passed out while you fucked her?
Hey, yo, Kanal, you need to do this motherfucker like homie from The Wire, man.
Nah, she wasn't like... She was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like... she wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girls is... Like when you're blacked out, like that... Don't know what
I mean. She's coherent, but she's drunk, but she's blacked out. Come on, my boy. Y'all think this is funny?
Those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like...
It's almost like he gloating in it. It's almost like he knows that he's good. You feel me? Yo, look at my man's face. That's
she wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girls is like when you're black...
Wasn't coherent, but she was up. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm repeating it so y'all can understand. We're not gonna sweep this shit up under the rug. I got more. It get worse than this. Trust me, because the motherfucker outright tells you that that's what he did.
Nah, she wasn't.
Allegedly.
Like, she was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like... She wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when you...
Imagine if the nigga was talking about your sister. Like, yeah, I had the nigga's sister. She wasn't coherent, but she was drunk. She was blacked out. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the intent when I went to go get the Spanish Fly.
In my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there.
Compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her. I did not rape her.
If it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped,
I didn't. We all know what the fuck it is, bro.
Rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish Fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but
was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like... She was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like... She wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girls is like when you're blacked out, like that... Don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, they don't know when they blacked out and you fucking them, Charlamagne. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. We about to go red. Type carrots in the chat, man. If y'all want to go down a rabbit hole, because trust me, I got more.
On type shit. Like she was
keep on talking. He just keep on fucking talking. Now, if you've seen this already, type 1. If you haven't, type 2.
Was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like... She was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like...
Disrespecting her. disrespecting the fuck out of her. But if you listen to this, and then I told you this is what caused me to change my trajectory of talking about just Trump or just Diddy. We're gonna bring it there, but I'm gonna tie these pieces in. Now look at him today with the hot fuchsia shirt on. Sherry ain't heard of this. Destiny ain't heard of this. Access to Rome ain't heard of this. Diana ain't heard of this. Come on, man. X said we going down the rabbit hole. Kennard is looking for smoke. Michael ain't heard of this. Come on, man. Stacey Galore's in heaven. This hot fuchsia. And now this is him. He go from glorifying GRAPE.
I'm born in 1978. I'll be 46 next.
This ain't a cleanup job. No Usher.
You know, Muhammad Ali said the person who's doing at 50 the same thing they was doing at 20 wasted 30.
Insane. Now I got another video with him straight up telling you how he took it and all of that. Wait till you hear this shit.
30 years of their life.
Yeah.
I haven't wasted a moment.
Yeah.
You know?
First, I need you to double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up. Or go to the top right, hit 3 dots. If you're on that Trump train, fuck with me because we're going to go there. All right? Now, Whoopi Goldberg up here looking like a whole fucking grown elf. You know what I'm saying? With a Lenny Kravitz hairdo. What the fuck we got going on here? Look at this guy. This is a cleanup job. Money gets this done, bro. They don't believe in this motherfucker, and they don't give a fuck about him. This is money, y'all. Let's talk.
If we're not growing and evolving, what are we doing?
Well, because you've also been very open about your mental health journey, seeking out therapy, battling daily anxiety.
Actually wants to get freaky with Diddy in a tree. Check this out. Well, go get your ass locked up and go to NDC in New York. That's the Federal Detention Center. You know what I'm saying? Double tap screen, get the lights up. Metropolitan.
Anxiety, panic attacks. So one thing I also learned is that you're a tree hugger. That is one step I have not taken.
A tree hugger.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a tree jumper.
I got a chapter in the book called Tree Hug the Block. And, you know, I talk about how...
There's power in it. There's
absolutely.
analogy.
But you don't know that. Like, you hear people say that, and you like, that's crazy. Why would I go out there and hug trees? Try it. It's summertime. It's springtime. Take your shoes off. Take your socks off.
So why is he talking about Diddy?
And I think we need to focus on the issue, not the individual. Because what happens a lot of times in these situations...
Oh, we're focused on you, player. See, what he's talking about is the issue. The issue, we know what the issue is, right? Check out. This is the issue, y'all. Receipts don't lie, man. People do. Men lie, women lie, but them audio don't lie.
Oh,
one more time. I'm gonna play it straight through for the people that just got here. Double tap the screen, man. These ain't my words. These are Charlamagne's.
It'll be South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and
that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk.
And I didn't just get her drunk. I remember I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up. Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking...
Stick around to the end if y'all want to talk about Tupac in that bikini and Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying, allegedly being Diddy's prisoner. Now, screenshot that picture and blow it up while y'all listen to this.
I had to fucking...
They sell knives at the store, too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker, too. Right? So
he ain't bothered to ask the woman that he put the shit in her drink.
So she was drunk.
He basically, this is the how to slip a bitch in Mickey, you know what I'm saying, handbook.
Shit. And we had sex and shit, and like a lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill, like I can't. I'm not doing that. And I'm like, let you run the train on it. That's rape.
He ain't got no filter, y'all.
Okay, so
it's just one-on-one. It ain't rape.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next morning she wakes.
Everything allegedly, people. Everything allegedly. They said Charlamagne's coming for the people. You know what I'm saying? Will they come for Jay-Z next? Yes, no, or no Usher?
So the next morning she wakes up, and
next morning she wakes up. True.
We talk about it, and she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, we had sex. She said, "Okay, well, I'm glad it was you." Then a couple days later,
all right. So let me Google some Tupac lyrics. Give me a second for a second. Let me just take a quick break. Subscribe to the channel. We do this shit a lot. All right, Tupac lyrics, songs and albums. You know what I'm saying? Let me go. We're going to get back to Charlamagne 1 second. All right. Hit him up. Grab your Glock when you see Tupac. Yeah. All right, stick around, man. We only at the 20-minute mark. You know what I mean? After an hour, we'll be talking about whether Meek Mill is going to fucking actually testify against Diddy or not. You know what I'm saying? All right. And we'll check out those Tupac lyrics a little bit later, too.
She's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her, which he did.
Zeke, stick around.
I know for a fact he didn't. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not fuck her. Yeah. He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no.
I'm right on time, Andrew. I ain't all over the place. I see you.
And you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker. That's a huge compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her.
I did not rape her. I did not rape her.
If it was any of your cousins or friends, it would have been rape. But
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but I was listen, my whole...
Was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah.
Andrew, everything is the topic. Trump, Charlamagne, Diddy. What you want to talk about?
She wasn't like... She was like one of those drunks where... No, she was one of those drunks where like... She was one of those drunks where she was like... Oh, like... She wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know when your girls is... Like when you're blacked out, like that...
You say beep, smoke alarm, black man, you say anything, you're getting shot. 86,000 seconds.
Don't know what the fuck's going on type shit. Like she was really...
She was
So, for those who don't know, Charlamagne Tha God is a well-known TV personality, radio host of The Breakfast Club. He's a best-selling author. Hell, I even have his first book. And I was really enjoying seeing this guy rise to fame and success and achieving his dreams and all of that. So it really sucks to even talk about this right now. But what sucks even more...
Walaikum assalam, truth lady. I'm going to... Listen, the next clip that I'm going to play from his own mouth is even worse because I got the video with it. It's not just audio. You're going to see him saying this shit.
Or is the amount of people not talking about it. And I'm not talking about like the common people because this little snippet alone has over 500,000 views on Twitter. The full podcast that he talked about this on, it has hundreds of thousands of more views on YouTube. I'm talking about his contemporaries, the outlets that would have otherwise jumped on this. Like, I'm really disheartened by the fact nobody is talking about this right now. And just to be clear, yes, he was accused of raping this 15-year-old girl by date rape, and I guess statutory rape as well. But this is a completely different incident. This is not that girl that accused him.
Thank you. I got that girl. Her words. Oh, God. Because Tasha K interviewed the woman.
The 15-year-old that recently just wanted the case reopened. This is a whole separate incident. And this is not the girl herself saying this. So we can't even confuse this as some opportunist trying to make money off the Me Too movement because she see a man being successful, being happy, and she just wants some clout or
it get worse.
Some money or fame or whatever.
It get worse. Watch this shit. This is the shit that made me, and I covered this. This was the shit that made me really open up the doors for this one right here. Because I was wondering, yo, did he really just say that? Like I was listening to the shit like, y'all. But then we go back to this clip right here. Ain't nothing hidden, man. It's all out in the open. It's all out in the open. But you know what's so crazy? They'd rather come here and troll me about Charlamagne Tha God. Right? Let me see you troll this woman and her words. Because their words is going to shock the fuck out of you. Because everything that he's saying, she's going to verify it. She's going to verify it. And nah, this ain't one of them ugly project joints, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the project joints. They pretty too. Some of them is pretty in a pissy hallway type of way. But nah, this woman don't look like she need nothing.
What's the wildest shit you ever did, like after, like since you gained fame with like either groupies or I don't do that.
Yes, that's right, Cleavon. Academics got the exact same charges. We covered it.
Shit, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I done had a rape charge before.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them.
Yeah, like
not a sexual abuse, not a sexual assault, a straight up rape charge.
How you beat that?
Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
That means you would have to like register for the
Yeah, I was.
right?
It was the year 2000, 2001. I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from
Let's go with his cousin again. Now this is the date rape shit, and she was underage. See, we was just talking about him taking it, you know what I'm saying, without her knowing, and then letting his cousin run a train on her. That's all what we was talking about. We didn't even factor in the fact that she was a fucking underage girl, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, man. I got the victim. I got one of the victims, and she don't hold shit back. She's just going in. And you listening to this shit, and you like, what the fuck? And Tasha K just tossing back the wine. Oh, while she listening to this shit. But let me let y'all hear this. All right, double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Or go to the top right of your screen, hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button's at. All right, get the carrots in the chat if y'all want to take it there. So far, 228 votes. Will they come for Jay-Z next? Sounds crazy, right? 66% of the people says yes, they will. 27% says no, and 7%. Yo, listen, surprisingly, 7% says no Usher.
This is the latenightcreep.com. Stay creeping.
What's the wildest shit you ever did, like after, like since you gained fame, with like either groupies or
I don't do that shit. I'm scared of that kind of shit. I done had a rape charge before.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them.
You got like a charge? How you beat that?
Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
That means you would have to like register for the
I was.
Right?
It was the year 2000, 2001. I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from high school, and he had got a scholarship.
20, and she was what, 14, 16 years old?
To the Penn State University, and I had a party, and I had all of these chicks at a party. Like I was doing overnights I was working at D93 then, so I had all these chicks there that I met through radio, and chicks that my dude had known. So I used to always see this chick with my dude. So I bought. I invited her to the party. So she was at the party.
All right, chill with the profanity in the chat. Say whatever you want, but match the words.
And shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes.
Because he fought the case, Rusty. He fought the case. Now check it out. Just finish listening to what he's saying, because the woman is going to explain it too.
I'm asking them, did they mess with
I'll play that right after this. This is a 2-minute clip.
The chick, after the fact, after she pressed charges, and they was like, no. But
That's another thing. Why did she press charges? At 20 years old, this nigga was not famous. You got to understand what I'm saying. You know why they press charges? For the same reason that they press charges on and sued academics, allegedly. It's because it's the other guys, the train running. Don't y'all know that Tupac, y'all favorite rapper, my favorite rapper too, right? I hit him up. Grab your Glock when they see Tupac. Yeah. Why am I flashing Tupac? Because Tupac got locked up for what? For rape. Why did he get up? Why did Tupac go to jail for rape? Because he took it? Nah. Most likely the girl wanted to give it to Tupac. He probably wasn't guilty, but the thing is that letting niggas run trains on your girl after that, bro. Come on, man. Luis Rivera says, prison guys are stocking up on lubricants. Only thing they got to do is order it from Diddy, because he got a drop shipping factory full of baby oil in his house. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, later on, after the hour mark, we're going to talk about whether Meek Mill is going to testify or not. All right? They got some videos of Meek Mill's crazy. I've showed y'all some of the videos of Meek Mill. It is what it is. Needless to say, I don't listen to his music no more. And Tupac is not my favorite rapper no more. Hassan Campbell is. But back to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Tupac went to jail for what? For scrape, for rape. They said that Tupac get any girl he wanted. Why would he rape a girl? That's because he didn't rape her. See, he got convicted for letting his mans run trains on the chick and then leave it. Same thing Academic got caught for. Same thing Charlamagne got charged with. Rape, bro. Rape. It's not my words. It's his words. There's no allegedly on this.
I invited her to the party. So she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes.
See, this is why you got to shut up.
Asking them, did they mess with the chick, after the fact, after she pressed charges, and they was like, no. But they was like, yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of, they was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's kicking over the TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped. She got raped. So I go to the hood to ask what happened. They like, yeah, my cousin who had got the scholarship, yeah, he's in jail now. I was like, he's in jail. He's in jail. They said he raped the girl. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
He said he told you that he was smashing it. She confirmed it by putting out a rape charge on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck could you say you had to go to the hood to find out about news that happened in your family? You'd be the first one they call. What are you kidding me, man? Double tap the screen if you like Tupac. If Tupac is your favorite rapper like mine. Grab your Glock when you see Tupac, yeah. Who shot you but the notes didn't finish, now you about to hit a rap. Here's another thug rapping ass nigga that's shop in the female section too. But look, check it out, right? Pac was only convicted because what happened later. So this nigga's story sounds dumb. You know what I mean? You just admitted that your cousin hit you up and said, yo, he fucked her. But you saying, nah, he was lying. He ain't fuck her. He just lying on his dick. Yeah.
Yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of, they was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's kicking over the TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped.
That Meek Mill hopping in like a bunny. It was crazy. He had his hands in front of him doing this type of shit. Yeah, we covered that.
She got raped. So I go to the hood to ask what happened. They like, yeah, my cousin who had got the scholarship, yeah, he's in jail now. I was like, he's in jail. He's in jail. They said he raped the girl. I'm like, yeah.
Jail like Tupac. Now check it out, right? Now shout out to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. But Ming, this is not Ming. This picture that really is a Tupac. See, they once upon a time they try to act like I made that picture up. Let me just tell you. They try to act like Mac Mean is the one that made that picture of Tupac. Wrong answer. Just like it ain't Mac Mean with my fucking hands down this nigga back making him say these words.
Get the fuck out of here. I go down to the jailhouse. Talk to the detective myself. No, ain't got no one for me. I just told the detective, like, look, I take full responsibility for anything that ever happened.
All right. Free Diddy. That's a fact. Let me highlight that.
That happened in the house last night.
You gonna take the case?
No, but I told her, I said, as far as I know, because I asked around, did anybody fuck up? I'm like, yo, nobody got raped. Yada yada yada. They didn't even have my cousin in custody. My other cousins was fucking with me because they was mad they didn't get invited to the party. Hating ass motherfuckers. So my cousin wasn't even in custody. So I went down to the jailhouse for nothing.
And we also got the footage of the other Diddy party because I showed the shit with Usher when they burnt the girl hair up. We seen the viral clip, but never did we associate that with a Diddy party, did we? Even though it's clearly a Diddy party with Kevin Hart hosting it. Oh.
So I'm like, I take full responsibility for everything. I bought the alcohol. They was like, well,
I agree. Diddy will get released soon.
Not even of age to buy alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. Whatever.
They went out there copping out pleas with
they had to do shit. Yeah. So 2 weeks later, they coming.
Nah, Diddy gonna fry, Christ.
Arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to give blood and
Cat Mac Biggie got a picture like that too in the bikini. Biggie had a crush on the fucking tranny. We all know that.
Down to the jailhouse for nothing. So I'm like, I take full responsibility for everything. I bought the alcohol. They was like, well, you're not even of age to buy alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. Whatever.
They went out there copping out pleas with
they had to do shit. Yeah. So 2 weeks later, they come and arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to give blood and hair follicles.
And we not even, okay, check it out. He's not denying the fact that anything happened. He's denying the fact that he raped her. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Because if he's 20 years old and she's a minor, think about what I'm trying to tell y'all, people. He's 20 years old. She's a minor. Shut the fuck up. Don't make me shoot you 86,000 seconds, your ass. Chill. Don't tell me to play no video. Matter of fact, we're gonna take you. You like the dude that you one of those motherfuckers that's getting a haircut in a barbershop and trying to turn your head so you can see fucking your own hair up. All right? Just shut the fuck up. and sit still. Shut up and sit still.
Off you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't have nobody else depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, well, lock him up.
Did it get through?
Clean hat. Salute. Thank you. It is a clean hat. Fucking damn near $500 shirt on. Wipe your feet when you get there. All right.
You got indicted on it and everything, or
now with the I went to court. With the court, they reduced the charges to like contributing to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give.
Okay. I'm back. 86,000 seconds for you. You come in this chat acting fucking crazy. 86,000 seconds. Now, Saladine's here. Hold on, let me see. Poker face aside. Okay, let me go wrench him up. Saladin ain't been here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I had to purify the situation around here. Too many haters. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Now, he's not contesting the fact that something happened. He's just contesting the fact that it didn't happen without her wanting it to happen. See what I'm saying? You're guilty. You're not saying that nothing ain't happened. She was a little ass girl. You was 20 years old, player.
Because they was mad they didn't get invited to the party. Hating ass motherfuckers. So my cousin wasn't even in custody. So I went down to the jailhouse for nothing. So I'm like, I take full responsibility for everything. You know, I bought the alcohol. They was like, well, you're not even of age to buy alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. You know, whatever.
They went down there copping out pleas with
they had to do shit. Yeah. So 2 weeks later, they come and arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to get blood and hair follicles.
Off you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't have nobody else depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, well, lock him up.
Did it get through? You got indicted on it and everything, or
now with the I went to court. With the court, they reduced the charges to like contributing to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give blood and all DNA samples, and it wasn't me. Whoever touched it wasn't me.
So you didn't get no jail time over that?
Nah, I got like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something like that.
Man.
Something like
guilty as a motherfucker.
That's so. I mean,
so that's the reason I don't play those games with females. I don't play games like that. Like if I'm kicking it with you, I'm kicking it with you. I'm not bringing no randoms over. Somebody I just met from the club. Some chick I just met. Like I go through a process. I talk on the phone with girls. I take them out with me a few times before I even try to get at them. Like I got to see where they head at. You know what I mean?
You taking chicks out on dates?
I mean, I wouldn't call.
No, truth, lady, I don't think so.
On dates, but they come with me where I'm at. You know what I mean? If I'm at a club, hosting a party.
I'm trying to tell you that money cleaned him up because he admitted it so many times of what happened.
Yeah, you can come through, have a good time.
Later on, he cleaned it up and said that, well, it was consensual. But look, if you listen to what the woman is saying, because the woman is saying something completely different. So he could say, I mean, like, that doesn't stop them civil suits. His lawyers attacked these women. Yo, check. Oh man, this shit is old to us. I'm gonna show y'all something.
And let me say this because I don't have a vendetta against Charlamagne. We've never done business. He's never been disrespectful or anything towards me. He's always provided a very neutral perspective to the things that have always been going on with me or stories that he's reported. So me personally, I don't know him. However, you're not lying about this.
Ariel, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and
that sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up.
Yeah, I just seen that story, Kevin, about Big on the Juicy set.
Spanish Fly. They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking.
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit in like A lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill. Like, I can't. I'm not doing that.
A lot of my boys.
That's rape.
Yeah.
Okay. So, right. So
if it's just one-on-one, it ain't rape.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next morning she wakes up. And we talk about it. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, we had sex. She said, okay, well, I'm glad it was you. Then a couple days later, she's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her, which he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not fuck her. Yeah. He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that she was like, well, I'm just glad it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yeah, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there.
That's a huge compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped, but
I didn't rape her because me and her had every intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but listen,
was she passed out while you fucked her?
Me and Malika were alone for a while until the EMS got there. Like, we were by ourselves. It was just dark. And then I just remember sitting on the curb just crying. I remember sitting on the curb just crying, and I was holding on to Malika, and I said, Malika, I love you, and she said, I love you too. And
Whole lot of gang shit. All right, now academics. Here's the girl that this bitch. Oof. I'm gonna go right back. I'll get right back to where we was at. But I want y'all to hear this, because some of y'all don't know about this. Y'all want to know about this? Type Mac mean academics. And Democrats will eat their own. That's a fact. They'll also eat ducks.
But I'm not going to stand here and let this man continue to lie about me. That's not what happened, academics. You know that that's not what happened. And for you to pretend that you didn't do anything, that I just went to your house and I'm just some thought, like we didn't know each other for 2 years. You tried to save yourself after your friends assaulted me. Whether or not you got drunk or not, I know that when you woke up, you were on top of me too. You raped me too, and a rape kit was done. You know what? I'm gonna come back with my own story.
2024, y'all.
This what you wanted, and you're about to get it. I've been quiet for way too long.
This is the messages. Now, I don't know if y'all seen what video, whatever she just put up. Does that video sounds like these messages is like,
I think he innocent.
You did something to me, right? Remember, in her video, she says, oh, nah.
Fact, J. Rico.
She says, nah, it wasn't just your friends, it's you. Does these messages sound like academics did anything? I'm going to put it up on the screen. This is the first message after I sent the picture.
I think they be talking themselves into more of a situation. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to lie. I mean, Diddy ain't say shit about it, but, he couldn't.
This is her. Y'all know how.
They saying they keeping Diddy in jail because they don't want him out speaking to nobody for whatever reasons.
Text message work. I'm sorry. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I said, I don't know what you want me to say. You won, I suppose. The reason why I said that is because...
Don't spam the chat. You can do your thing, HK, but just don't spam the chat with capitals. All right? You can say all that just without capitals. You can do... And spam the chat with number ones, too. All right?
Because when she was in my kitchen and I was telling her, like, yo, I think you... She was like, yo... Don't you like? I know you that never. You can't look at me the same.
I think so. I think he innocent.
Okay, She says, I think I should talk to someone about this. I say, what you mean? She says, I feel really sad, and I think I should talk to someone about it like a
I know a predator when I see one. You know what I mean? He a dickhead. But is he a predator? Nah. He let the homie smash.
therapist or something. Okay. Told her, I said, yo, you should get tested. Because we're talking into like in between all this and like on the phone. I tell her, yo,
he is a flight risk, man. And what you call it, got a bed sitting right there, right waiting for him. What's his name? Russell. All right, now check it out. Now Charlamagne called himself kicking knowledge to this old dude named damn, what's the dude name? Larry Elder, right? Pull that up for me. All right, there we go. Right? Y'all like the way I do that? Check it out. Larry Elder. He tried to kick knowledge to Larry Elder, and this is what came of it.
Link will be in the description section. Let's play this video.
Let me ask you a question. What do white people do wrong, Larry Elder?
What do you mean? What do white people do? I'm not worried about white people. I'm worried about what's going on with us.
But if there's systemic racism in this country, which we know it is.
No, I don't say there is. You say there is. I don't believe that.
Oh, you don't believe this?
No, there used to be, obviously. Tell me what you think the number one systemic example of systemic racism is in America.
Oh man, there's so many.
There's so many. The most important.
Wow.
One you think?
At the top of mind, I probably maybe mass incarceration. Maybe.
Really? During the Great Depression, when 50% of Black adults were unemployed, you didn't have this kind of mass incarceration. It's the breakdown of the family. There's a direct.
I'm not going to. I agree with the family part. I'm a Black man who is a father to his children, and I'm a happily married Black man to a Black woman. So I'm never going to argue with that part, you know. But I just feel like everything is black with you. Black is wrong. Black people do this and Black people do that. And when I asked you what white people do wrong, you said you're not worried about white people at all.
I'm talking about the damage, disproportionate damage going on in the Black community. For example, look at these smash and grabs that are taking place in Los Angeles, where I live. There's a suburb called Glendale.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights up, please. Yeah, the Mac Mean Show. Subscribe at the top of the channel. I see you, Jais. Let me put your wrench back on. I had to reset those wrenches the other day.
Where at a mall recently, a mob of 30 to 40 people, they had masks on, but one guy got popped. He was Black. I think most of those who were doing this were Black. And in recent years and times, there have been a number of these in places like Chicago, places like New York. If I were involved in something like that, Charlamagne, I grew up with a dad, just as you're raising your own children. I would have been more afraid of my father than I would about the cops catching me. These kids are afraid of neither. They don't have a father in the home. Cops are demoralized. They're pulling back. Their manpower is short. And as a result, you tell a bad guy you're less likely to be caught, convicted, incarcerated, crime goes up. They may be criminals, but they're not stupid. When you say, what do white people do? I mean, this is a country that has struggled mightily to get over its historic racism. There was a civil war. There was a big civil rights movement. This is the only majority white country that's ever elected a Black president, let alone reelected a Black president.
I got to stop it, y'all, because Breakfast Club, because they got smoked on this one. They probably don't want people reviewing it. So I got to stop it and do my due diligence to respond and give commentary. So every now and again, I may stop the video to talk about it. But look, what is he saying? Can Charlamagne respond to this? Can anybody respond to this? Larry Elder is on fire. I mean, it's no response. I've been waiting for this forever. Roll the clip.
The three biggest cities in America are New York, Chicago, LA. They all have Black mayors, even though no city has a majority of Black population. The president of Harvard is a Black female. Martin Luther King in 1966, Charlamagne, gave an interview to the BBC. This is 2 years after the Civil Rights Act of 64 got passed. And he said, I'm amazed at how many positive changes there have been in America in the last 2 years. Why, if things keep going like this, we could have a Black president in about 40 years' time. Do the math. Right on cue, Barack Obama elected 2008. He didn't say there'll be a Black female president of Harvard, and there has been. He didn't say there are going to be Black CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, and there have been several. He didn't say the percentage of the House would equal the percentage of Black people in the population, and it does. He didn't say the three largest cities would have Black mayors, and they do. He didn't say the largest and most prestigious organization of doctors, the American Medical Association, would have 2 Black presidents, and there have been. He didn't say the most prestigious organization of lawyers, the American Bar Association, would have 2 Black presidents, and they have. He said president, meaning at that point, I can feel that I've reached the mountaintop, which is the speech he gave right before he got assassinated the day before. And now we act as if Barack Obama never even got elected. And we're still talking about systemic racism. It's not fair. It's wrong. And you're discouraging Black people from working hard.
Wow. Wow. I'm trying to keep it going, y'all, but wow. The most fact, it's just like, what is Charlamagne them gonna say to this? There is no if, ands, or but of what Larry Elder is saying. It's not even a thing. You cannot rebut that.
Have you ever heard of the term wake up call?
See, look how he go. He couldn't respond to nothing that Larry Elder said. Now he changing the subject called N-word wake up call. Now watch Larry eviscerate him on this one as well. He did not respond to Larry.
No.
It is an incident where a person of color forgets that they are of color and are reminded rather brutally by an unexpected act of racism. Have you ever had any of those?
Brother.
I'm just asking. You think you've ever
Well,
had
I'm acutely aware, Charlamagne, that I'm a Black person, just as you are a Black person. And when Joe Biden insulted you by saying, you ain't really Black, we don't know whether or not you want to vote for me or vote for Donald Trump, it seems to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part. How dare this guy come in here and insult you, a Black man, and tell you you got to think a certain kind of way? I'm amazed that you weren't mad about that.
I can't even watch this without being like, dude, this is such a beatdown. Come on, Charlamagne, what you got?
I'm not gonna say it upset me, just like I'm not letting you upset me. You know what I mean? I don't tend to get upset over things like that. But what I did say,
well, you just not talk about a wake-up call, and it seemed to me that should have been a wake-up call on your part to have a white guy come in here who also said, by the way, about Mitt Romney, because he didn't want to put more regulations on Wall Street, going to put y'all back in chains. And Joe Biden has lied for decades about his civil rights record, claiming that he desegregated movie theaters and restaurants in Wilmington, Delaware, when he didn't do any of that. He lied and said that he tried to visit Nelson Mandela during apartheid South Africa. He did not. And he came in here and told you aren't even Black and let you think a certain kind of way. It seems to me that should have been a wake-up call for you, but it wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, no, for the record, I'm not a Democrat either. But wow.
I didn't say you were.
Yeah, I think both.
I don't know what you are. I never even asked you about your party
I
affiliation.
seen the shorts of this clip, man. That shit was ill, bro. But let's get to that Diddy party that I was telling you about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want y'all to take a look at this, right? And we're going to look at it from I don't know if it's subjective or objective, but we're going to look at this with an unbiased eye, right? And let's just look at the players at this Diddy party, right? And tell me if y'all spot a celebrity. If you do, type the name inside the chat, right? So far, we got this dude. I don't know his name is Anthony Hamilton or some shit. You know what I'm saying? This guy, he's not funny, but he acts funny. I don't know.
Yo, at Diddy's crib, I need to fix that.
I don't know, man. Everybody that ever showed footage at a Diddy party automatically looked zesty as soon as they say Diddy.
Oh, never mind.
They got some good food. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, they got Salt Bay up in there. Your man Salt Bay is serving up fried donuts for these niggas. What's going on? Salt Bay up in this joint? Hold up. Let me fix the resolution. Yo, they dead ass got Salt Bay up in there. And that's the matter of fact, that's their camera. That's not me.
All right. Don't forget about the side. Never.
Salt Bay. Oh, that's Khalid. Salt Bay. Everybody can't be zesty at the Diddy party. Just because they're at the Diddy party don't mean they're zesty, right?
Salt Bay's in the backyard, making it happen. I don't know what we got going on. I don't know what we got going on, but
Lamb Blade
going down. It's going down tonight. Oh, he just threw a tomahawk.
Tomahawk. How much it costs to rent a Salt Bay?
He just threw a tomahawk on the grill.
Throw some ass on the grill once the lights go out. Oh yeah. Throw some ash right on that grill.
I'm just saying, I'm not in line for no burger. I ain't in line for no burger. He can get a burger to whoever he want to get him burgers to. Yeah. He get me some of this. I'm getting this right there. I'm getting this right there. Hold on, let me get a couple.
Got salt motherfucking bay up in this.
We got a tenderloin of some kind.
Just throwing tomahawks down. Hold on. Who else up in this bitch? Hold up.
Yo, look at this. It's on fire.
Salt Bay got fucked after that. Trust me, you can't go Diddy party. They said don't get fucked. Allegedly. Oh no! Come on, oh.
There you go.
Come on, Salt. Flag on the play.
Oh, you almost caught it. Yo, G.
Man, that wasn't the one, man. The real one was that one with Kevin Hart, man. Come on, man. Let's go down back into the rabbit hole. We did it just yesterday, but look.
You know, once everybody moves out, you know, just being like, this is my thing. I'm used to this.
During another instance, Kevin takes the party to Diddy's bedroom, and Diddy repeatedly asks Kevin to not get too close, even making the no homo joke. Judging from Diddy's body language, fans think that Diddy was simply acting for the camera. He didn't want his gay escapades filmed, hence the nervousness.
We want to thank you. Come in. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close to the bed. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man.
Now, rumors about Diddy being gay have been swirling around since the 90s. Fans can understand why Diddy might have wanted to.
Rumors about me. This ain't no rumors. These are charges. What are you talking about? These are charges. I don't know where the fuck you been, but I'm not accusing this man nothing. I don't give a fuck what he did. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, everything was consensual and they trying to fucking railroad the nigga. But that's my opinion. Who the fuck are you?
To stay in the closet since the industry was not as open.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I care about is that I seen a video of this dude banging Cassie over her head with a fucking vase. Right? Now, you're talking about what people are saying. He said it himself. He confessed to it. Goofy ass. He confessed to it, okay? Don't get mad at me. Get mad at this motherfucker right here with his zesty ass.
Minded back then. However, the problem isn't Diddy's sexuality here. It's the gay rituals that involve underage boys. For years, the streets have been talking about Diddy luring young boys to his parties.
Coming over here. Flag on the play. Come on, man. I know I need 9 votes. I like that comment, though. Don't say beep or your fire alarm.
Forcing them to perform sexual favors, not just for himself, but for his close circle of elite friends.
He said himself, he fucking confessed. Oh, I was in a bad place. Come on, knock it off.
According to industry sources, these rituals serve as a sort of initiation where actors prove.
Come over here trying to put a cape on for fucking Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy don't give a fuck about you. He didn't give a fuck about Biggie Smalls. He didn't give a fuck about Craig Mack. Oh, God. G-Dep. 112, where any of them at? Where Total at? Anybody. When the fuck Diddy did anything for you? He said vote or die. Played y'all. Made y'all become Democrats. Man, knock it off. Don't come over here cape. Anybody come over here caping for Diddy, get rid of them.
Prove their allegiance to Diddy and his squad in return for
like button. Double tap the screen or go to the top right and hit 3 dots.
Fame and money. Back in the day, actor Jamie Foxx was
smashed over her head with a fucking vase. I'm not going to go back to my video and show it to you because I played it in slow motion. Huh? She was running for her life. I'm just trying to help you, Ike. I'm just trying to help, Ike. Fuck you mean? You trying to help Ike. Ike ain't the motherfucker that need no help. Feel me? He came out and said this shit himself, yet they still over here trying to cap at me. Knock it off. Let me play.
Downright desperate to gain entry into these parties. He would follow Diddy around, hoping for the day the rapper would grace him with an invitation.
I'm following Puff, and his parties were like amazing. We were in Philly one day. I'm
not a butt eater.
I fly to Philly, town cars.
Yeah, oil. 10,000 bottles of oil. Come on, man. You want me to tell you some numbers that start before 10,000? What I mean by that is that when you're telling your homie, yo, listen, put that order in for a couple of cases of oil. Most motherfuckers might think canola oil. You think what? Vegetable oil? What about, get in the chat. What type of oil would you think? If you tell your man give you a phone call, he say, yo, listen, give me 10 cases of oil. You not knowing that each case holds 100. You know what I'm saying? Because you need 1,000 cases. You need 1,000 bottles of oil. But if your man hollered at you and, you know what I mean, you about to go to the studio or something, he say, yo, you know what? On your way over here, can you stop by the fucking Costco? Because you're going to need to go to Costco or a manufacturing fucking company to get 1,000 bottles of oil, right? Now, when your man says, yo, listen, boom, give me 1,000 bottles of oil, what type of oil are you thinking about? Lansky says, you're thinking about like mineral oil, maybe. If you're Italian, Polly says olive oil. D, you know what I mean? That's D is on the same page as me. I would think like motor oil, coconut oil. Come on, listen, look at all the motor oils. You're not thinking about baby oil. Come on, man. Motor oil is the number one thing that you would be thinking about. Castor oil, baby oil. Gary, you know what? Gary, that's not going to be, if your homeboy is telling you to come, if you are on your way to the studio to do a gangster rap verse like Meek Mill, right? And he says, this is not like McDonald's, bro. Come on, bro. Get in the chat. What type of oil would you be thinking? Mink oil? Like, what the fuck type of oil? You're not thinking about, baby. You know what? Who said that shit? Who said D? Who said that? Who said the shit about Gary? It was Gary. Gary said baby oil. Gary, you know damn well if your man tell you to go get some baby oil. But let's just say you understand that type of language. Maybe baby oil, baby nut oil. What the fuck? Yo, listen, maybe baby oil is a code word for, let's say, I don't know, baby oil. You're not thinking about baby oil, bro. Castor oil, engine grease, olive oil. Come on, man. Get in the chat, y'all. The fuck type of shit your man, yo, listen, boom, we about to, I hit him up. About to write verses like that. You're not thinking about baby oil, bro. All right, back to Jamie Foxx.
Hey, this party, Playboy, this party right here, I said $1.5 million. I said, nigga, what? You spent $1.5 million on this party?
And it seems like the higher-ups heard his prayers.
It's real, Eli, and it's live, okay? Eli, me assuming that you're a straight man like Tupac, right? If your homie says, yo, listen, man, meet me at the studio at 6, but on your way over here, give me 10 cases of oil, right? What kind of oil you gonna think your homie's talking about? This is the question that I got for y'all today, okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I decided to take this show to. All right, let's go.
Jamie ended up gaining entry into Diddy's exclusive circle. At one point, he was even in charge of recording Diddy's wild escapades. Now, Fox found himself blown away by how crazy these parties would get. According to him, Diddy would blow millions at these celebrations that would be attended by the likes of Jay-Z, the Neptunes, Missy Elliott, and other big names in the industry.
I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here to this guy by the name of...
Salute to your whole family, Gary. Salute to them. You know, we like to have fun around here, man, but one thing that's not fun is getting in the cage ass first, like Meek Mill, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? This can't be fun. Hit the Cash App, y'all. $ MacMean, MacMean. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. We about to go hot. Now we're gonna leave Lil Uzi alone today, man. Even though he's been shopping, and I knew something was wrong when I went to when I went to go get a hoodie. I think it was like a Bathing Ape or something, right? But the zipper was on the left side now. That's weird as fuck. They call it unisex. I call it bisexual. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just keep my zipper on the right side, please. But back to Lil Uzi. The reason why I say that is because blame all this shit on Lil Uzi, man. You go listen to his lyrics too. He's shooting shit up too. But this is how they dress when they writing them lyrics, man. Come on, imagine if you knew that Tupac was wearing some shit like this. Would you believe him when he said, "I hit him up"? You think differently when you say, "Hit him up," just like you would think differently when you look at Puffy and you say, "I'm coming out. I want the world." That was his hit. They might not want to hear it, but it's the truth. Don't you look at these songs different? Don't you look at Charlamagne different? When I start presenting a woman that's coming out saying that zippers for women should be on the left. This nigga can't. And what about that dude that killed his friends? We going down a rabbit hole, but I'm gonna get back to Tupac in a second. But this nigga Meek Mill gets inside of whoever. Okay, look. Allegedly, somebody said in the chat earlier that I shouldn't be slandering people without having evidence. Now, what more evidence do I need? This cage does not have a lock on it. That's right, people. That cage don't got a lock on it. And I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all don't know me, I'm super petty. Because somebody got some fucked up eyes around here, right? Somebody on this channel decided to fucking go and do an image search, right? Now, I want y'all to screenshot this picture that I'm showing y'all right now, right? Go ahead. Do the work of the Lord. Go ahead. Take a second out to screenshot this picture and go do an image search on your own. So I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, whether this is Meek Mill or not. The question of the decade is, who the fuck is this? And this not Meek Mill right here. This not Meek Mill. Will this not Meek Mill testify against Diddy? Listen, man, I don't make this shit up. They send it to me, and I just get petty. Check it out. I'm gonna get real petty right now. Hold my taco. Matter of fact, hold my No Way Out CD. Give me 1 second. Oh, no, this is not clear enough. See, I gotta give y'all quality work. Quality. Because I'm telling you, man, I want y'all to follow what I'm showing you. Damn, man. This is how the feds found Meek Mill hiding in one of Diddy cribs when they raided it. He said, "Hold on, wait a minute, Diddy. I thought you was finished." All right, let me get these images up. Boom. Salute to everybody that's here, man. You know what I mean? And it's not just me saying this shit, man. The federal government sees these pictures from deep. What? This shit crazy that I'm looking at right now. I don't know, man. This show turned out to be something different, man. I mean, people like to go down a rabbit hole, man. I just wanted to tell niggas about niggas that was snitching in New York. But now, I got to show you why I think that this picture is not Photoshopped. Because they say Photoshop, and I don't know shit about Photoshop. If he's not running next to Donald Trump, then I don't know who he is. Photoshop. Sounds like a rapper's name, right? I don't even like rap music no more. I don't even listen to rap. Bro, I just listen to country and western now. You want to know why? Hassan Campbell. Anyway, let me just show y'all why I think that this is not fake. Told you I'm petty. Let's examine this photo. Now, was those hands photoshopped? Hanging out the cage? Because that was a great job they did. Is that concerned look in his face and that do-rag and that open-ass cage that he could have clearly just walked out. You know this cage, listen, when they swipe their debit for this, the intent was for a human. Because I don't see no dog doodle nowhere. I just see human dude. Truth. Anyway, and his nose pressed up, just looking at just thinking about new lyrics to a song. Come on, man. Free Meek Mill. Fuck Diddy. Free Meek. Freak Mills. Ironically, Academics is the one that pointed me in this direction. He got tired of me trolling his ass and telling the truth. So he pointed me at Meek Mill. He was like, yo, here, Mac, I'm gonna give you Meek Mill. Freak Mill, word. What's good with that dude? He all over the place, baby. I said, word. All right. So I turned the super op on him. All right, double tap the screen. You know what I'm saying? Enough for Meek Mill. Disgusting bastard. It ain't your birthday, Meek. It's Jamie Foxx's birthday.
Sean P. Diddy comes. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera. Dr. Roof and Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel pool. Dance.
My boy said, nah. You gotta throw all your Meek Mill music away now. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
Doing their thing, right? And you know
BBC though.
What they dancing to? Over in the corner, God bless, is Heavy D, Andre Harrell, and they listening to a demo. You know what the demo is? Right.
All right, let me give y'all a quick sidebar, man, just in case y'all don't know who I am. I have another channel. It's called Mac Mean TS TV. Tomorrow night at 9:30, I'll be exposing the fuck out of these Suboxone and Percocet heads. You know what I'm saying? And I have a very special guest, which is a family member. Oh, it's going to get spooky. Please subscribe to my other channel, Mac Mean TS TV. I've been seeing y'all subscribing over there too. So salute to everybody that's new over there. But yeah, the tea will be spilling tomorrow. I don't give a flying fuck. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers want to disrespect their own family, hey, you need some fire? Hey, I'm the gasoline. Let's go.
That said, not everyone shares.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna give y'all a hint about me, man. If God put me on your trail on this internet, trust me, he don't fuck with you. God's word.
Jamie Foxx's and Kevin Hart's enthusiasm when it comes to attending Diddy's parties. Among these names is 50 Cent. Now,
I do everything by the book, and that's why I'm not afraid. I can come out here and say whatever the fuck I want because it's the truth.
50 has been beefing with Diddy since the 90s. From calling Diddy fruity to downright insulting him, the G-Unit leader has done it all.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow.
Anyway, yeah, 50 on his ass too. 1,000 bottles of oil is just no good, bro. I'm just saying, that's just too much fucking oil, bro. That ass. You know what I mean? Like, chill. After 399 bottles, you know what I'm saying? Like, at what point do you just stop and just reflect? Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? All this baby oil. That can't replace lubricant from a real lubricant from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing, bro? Oops. Oh, man. Shit. All right, so look, I got this video of Gene Deal, right? And Gene Deal reveals Diddy desperately try to reach out to him and silence him from speaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, Gene Deal, I know Gene Deal. Y'all seen videos with me and Gene Deal. All right. I think Gene Deal is purpose driven, and no matter how much money Diddy would have waved in front of him or try to silence him, you're not gonna be able to silence Gene Deal. Why? Because Wolf, rest in peace. Let me get Pac out of here. You know what I'm saying? Wolf, rest in peace.
How you feel about Diddy Bud being denied?
Well, they knew that was going to happen. You understand? It's no way based on the evidence that the prosecutor presented that the judge was going to allow him to be bonded out on the first get-go. Now, if he comes up with some more hearings, he might be released. But based on the evidence, they've been following him, bro. They've been tapping his phone, been having people watch him. You understand? He been coming back and forth from New York, and he'll usually be coming back to New York. And somebody was telling me that, yo, listen here, yo, he trying to get witnesses. Remember when they released that first thing of Cassie, and I said that Diddy was trying to contact people for character witnesses, people for who he had problems with before, whatever like that, and trying to talk to them in the whole 9 yards.
I want y'all to know that I'm not saying that Pac is gay by flashing this picture. I'm just saying that y'all overly sensitive, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he gay or anything, but that's a zesty ass picture. I ain't gonna lie.
When they dropped that,
still my favorite rapper
thing with Cassie, the Homeland Security had some agency or whatever like that that deals with that.
Did he got some hits too? Ain't nobody gonna take my pride. I'm coming out. No Way Out.
Drop that thing on Cassie to show everybody, oh, y'all want to help him? Y'all, this is what y'all want to help? This is who y'all want to, say that he ain't never did nothing. This is what you want to put your brand on? And everybody start backing up from.
They got it.
Everybody was talking about, yo, man, Cassie was a gold digger. Cassie was this, that, and the third. She loved it in the whole 9 yards.
Salute, beloved.
And then when they seen that, all his friends or so-called friends, went away. So him not having a bond is not surprising.
Yeah, and he offered them $50 million, and they still denied his bond.
He should have waited to see what they was going to offer. Because if he got $50 million to get him and offer that, then they think like, yo, that's too little of a money.
$150.
And you right about Diddy phone being tapped, because the news came out that his former bandmate from Dirty Money, she called the other group member Dunn 58 times trying to get her to stop the lawsuit against Diddy.
She ain't the only one he was trying to get in contact.
Right, they've been plucking money off of Diddy for months.
You understand? He sent somebody through somebody else to try to get in contact with me, telling me enough is enough. Oh, okay. You tell Big Mama that enough is enough.
I think, ironically, Gary, I think it was them that put the feds on him.
You can't tell Wolf Mama enough is enough.
Speaking of Wolf, this is a real reaction. Rest in peace, Wolf. Rest in peace, Wolf. See, this is why Gene is on his ass. Gene would have been quiet forever.
You tell D. Ferg Mama enough is enough. You understand? You tell all those people who supported you and they survivors, enough is enough.
You didn't tell me about this. So he tried to get somebody to reach out to you?
No, I got a phone call from Kirk Burroughs. And Kirk Burroughs, and I ain't gonna get this guy no play. Not Kirk Burroughs, but one of the Puff dudes that I know that's real close to him said, Kirk told me, yo, he want to reach out to you, Gene. He want to speak to you. I said, speak to me for what? What do you want to speak to me for? If he's trying to speak to me, it's for Puff. Point blank. I know the dude. I know how close he is to Puff. He's been with Puff from day one. So he ain't got nothing to say to me, bro. But Kirk Bro did say to me that the dude said enough is enough. When do it becomes enough? Yo, I didn't ask to be put in this situation. You understand? And a lot of people ain't going to understand this. Because a lot of people wouldn't give up what I've given up to be in this situation. You understand? My whole thing about it is, when you lean on right, you ain't gonna never turn to wrong. And my whole thing about it is that Puff wasn't right what he did to people around us, man. He wasn't right what he did to people around us. Him being hard-headed, not listening, and not telling the truth and constantly lying cost a lot of people their lives, man. It cost a lot of people their lives.
Check this out. Big Obama with that nigga right there. Gene Dale. 2024, y'all. Shit crazy.
I want him to understand. When I told him, if we don't do something to these doors, people gonna die tonight. And forget, and I want to say F what other people say. Everybody know I told him that. Our whole crew know I told him that. From Slick to Nord, Bunny, Big Boy, Eddie, all the people that was with us that night. Know I told him that. 9 people end up dead. Everybody know I told him. Not everybody, but Paul was there. D-Rock. Some of the bad boy street teams. If we go to this party tonight, somebody gonna die. I got intel from 2 top gangsters. From a dude rolling with Jodeci. I got intel, bro. We go to the party, somebody gonna die. Big's music, I hate to hear it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what I did. I know what I said. They know what I said. So it don't hurt me.
I'm loading something up.
It's a feeling that you get when you know something didn't have to happen that day. And I was never no play. I'm playing with people. I joke and I tease, I talk about you and everything like that. But if I come to the table something that's real, respect that. And it became a part where the respect was gone anytime that, and it probably don't have nothing to do with me. There was ulterior motives that took Big to that party, bro. There were other motives that took Big to that party that led him not being here today.
Now we got Unique Mecca Audio. You know, he did like 26 years. He's been in the same spot where Diddy's at right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what Unique talking about real quick.
The snake, he just fed him, wiped him down, make sure he healthy, gave him the herbs that he needed to be strong. And when he did that, the snake bit him, and with a poisonous venom. So while the man was dying, he looked at the snake and he said, "You bit me. After all I've done for you, I rescued you. I dug you out with my bare hands. I nursed you.
Mecca Audio.
And now you bite me and poison me and take my life. Why did you do it?" And the snake looked at him and said, "I'm a snake. What did you expect?" That's why I don't like that. You know what I mean? So you understand that parable. You can help somebody all you want, like Young Thug did all that for Lil Woody down there. And then next thing you know, he's on the stand saying that, man, I only care about me. I don't care about nobody. Yeah, you know, Thug allegedly gave me a car to drive when they were trying to kill me and my family and my baby. Gave me a Corvette, but everybody couldn't fit in it. But he gave me money. He did this. He gave me a job. He gave me opportunity. Then why are you telling on him? Because I'm a rat bastard. That's what rat bastards do. Same thing like with the snake. Let's finish watching this.
Today, they are even offering to restrict female visitors to his homes, except for his mother, daughters, and the mothers of his children if he is released. They told the judge the jail he was being sent to is dreadful, dirty, inhuman, and an...
Look at that cell. That's how they had me living for 26 years in a cage. So I come out of jail after 26 years living in that environment, and I don't have any beef with anybody. I'm not mad with anybody. I don't have any issue. I'm not even mad at the rat bastard that turned me in. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm not mad at the judge for the sentence. I'm not mad at the prosecutor for calling me a scumbag and saying I deserve to die in prison. I get a fresh start. Look at those living conditions. And look what I'm doing now. You see what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is God puts you in all types of situations and places that we might not want to be in, don't feel we belong in. But when he do, don't try and fight it. Just fight with the tools that he gave you, because that's why he put you there, so you can exercise your tools of survival to get out of whatever situation he feels he needs to put you in so that you can grow. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Look at these living conditions. Could you imagine Diddy living on Star Island? I should have pulled up a picture of Star Island. I might get one before the video's over. Now, from Star Island to this, like I said, right, check it out. You laying down in that old raggedy cell, and all night, you know, you got rats running around in that joint. Rats big like the joints you see on the street when you run and say, oh, and you jump when they come across that they had to put those bins outside in New York to try and curb the rats. Well, that's how they're living in this type of environment. And all you hear is them in your cookies and your chips, and you know what I mean? And now picture in the morning, right? You get up, and for breakfast they give you a hard-boiled egg that's frozen, 2 slices of bread that's also frozen, 2 butters if you're lucky, that's frozen, can't even be spread on the thing. So you got to put it in on top of the heater and hope the heater is hot enough to melt the butter and warm the bread, and then take the egg, put that in a cup. Get a roll of toilet paper. I wish I had a roll of toilet paper. So we make what we call a bong. You know what I mean? In prison, you take the roll of toilet paper and you gut the hole in the middle, and you pull the paper out. First, you put the brown paper out and you make it, you know, where it's just the white paper, and you put some baby oil in the middle, and then you light it, and that makes a flame. And then you take the milk carton and put a string on it, and you hold the milk carton. I'm gonna do a video on that for short. And you take the milk carton and you hold it over that bung, which is the toilet paper with the flame, and you warm your milk up, or you throw out the milk, or drink the milk, because you ain't throwing out nothing in there, because they ain't giving you enough of nothing to throw out nothing. So then you might drink the milk and then put water in it, and you warm the water up in this milk container over this roll of toilet paper like this, so that you can make a hot cup of coffee in the morning. So instead of ringing a bell and calling Farnsworth, you know, even though he ain't got it no more, instead of ringing the bell and calling his servant, bring me some coffee and some croquettes and some eggs, bacon, and a fruit salad. Now you're waking up to a hard-boiled egg, 2 slices of bread, 2 butters, a milk. Oh, and let's not forget the frozen apple. Yes, they must got a deal with an apple farm, because they give you a big thing of apples. You know what I mean? They give the jail a big thing of apples, and every meal for your dessert, you get a cold apple. That's so cold you can't even bite it, you know? But this is what's going on, so you understand. Diddy is in for a rough ride. from Star Island to Brooklyn's Rikers Island. Come on, dog. Let's get this thing popping.
Ongoing tragedy.
How's your dad doing? How's your dad doing?
Family members appeared somber as they arrived at federal court in Manhattan today in another attempt to get out on bail. The judge cited Diddy's history of violent temper and potential intimidation of witnesses as reasons for keeping him behind bars. Diddy's former protege, singer Aubrey O'Day, is celebrating Diddy's downfall today. I feel validated, a win for women all over the world.
Combs has pled not guilty. Those were the only words he uttered in court yesterday.
All right, so that's what it is. Diddy pled guilty. Those are the only words he uttered in court. Let's show Diddy. This was Diddy on the top of his game, you know, with his hands raised. Oh, I'm the man. You know what I mean? Doing good. But now he's sitting there in Rikers Island of Brooklyn and MDC Brooklyn. So, I mean, you can't get no worse than that, man. I mean, it is what it is. Welcome to the, you know, what they call hell on earth. We're going to have to show you that, you know. This is so real, man. This is so real you wouldn't even
being called.
You know, this is so real you wouldn't even believe it. But that's how we're going to get into it, just so that y'all understand that this is no joke. Life is real. You know, you violate the laws, you get subject to the consequences of the law. Like I said, I don't think they're going to put Diddy in a regular USP like they did R. Kelly. He definitely, because he still got the bag, and so he's gonna go through it. If he do go into USP, right? If they don't send him to ADX, they're gonna send him to Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona is where they have the S offenders, you know, and you know, dropouts and things like that. So they'll send him over there expecting him to be protected. And he better be nice over there, because if they punish him and put him on a regular yard, and don't think they don't, because look what they did to Whitey Bulger. Remember Whitey Bulger?
Do you happen to be looking for a new game, or maybe just wanting to try something new? Well, let me tell you about Magic the Gathering Arena. It's a fun strategy game where the games are quick, they're exciting, and honestly, there's tons of customization. I mean, you can build pretty much whatever you want as far as decks go, and even customize all the way down to your avatar you get to choose to play with. Oh, and don't worry about knowing the rules. Magic Gathering Arena has a built-in tutorial that'll teach you everything you need to know, and you'll be playing before you know it. Games can be tense and exciting, but more importantly, it's just fun. And if you've got that collector itch, the game will take care of you there too. There are plenty of regular updates. There'll be plenty of cards for you to get your hands on. And you can play with players from around the world. It doesn't even matter if you don't have a high-end machine, because you can even play on mobile. And the best part is you can download it for free.
My bad. Trying to make some calls.
Old man, almost 80 years old, in a wheelchair, couldn't stand up. Told on the Irish mob up there in Boston, and they moved him from a dropout yard in Florida to a maximum security federal prison in Hazleton. He didn't last. He didn't last a couple of hours there. Soon as they opened the door, dude didn't care. He just jumped up and blasted him and da, and that was it. You know what I mean? Because that's how vicious it get in there. Do you think Diddy could survive in one of those environments? Y'all put it in the comments. Do you think Diddy could survive in one of those environments? Now, they denied his bail. They didn't want his $48 million, you know what I mean, dollar mansion, you know? They didn't want the extra $2 million he was throwing on, you know? And they definitely didn't want his private jets with an S, you know? Now you're going to be on the FBOP, you know, Boeing airline. You know, back in, let me get another ride. Let me get another ride. Do you know the first time I went on a federal plane, right? I was handcuffed with a little black box between my wrists and shackled, and they bring me on the plane. When they bring me on the plane, I'm sitting there by the window and I look out and I see the wing has duct tape on it. Look, the wing has duct tape on it, right? So now we get on and we taking off, and I'm thinking, man, I didn't hear nobody give me the, you know, in case of emergency, what to do with your flotation cushion and, you know, save yourself with the mask before you put on anybody else. I'm like, where's all that at? Then we hit a couple of turbines up there. And it went, the plane. I'm like, whoa.
She's stern,
You know,
who's that?
I called one of the marshals. That's the stewardess on the plane. I called the marshal over. I said, okay, excuse me. I don't know if y'all forgot or if I missed it, but I didn't hear what to happen in the case of emergency and the plane go down. And the marshal looked me dead in the face and he said, what's your name? You know, I said, Unique. He said, okay, well, Unique. If the plane go down, you go down with the plane. We have parachutes over there that we, the marshals, use to get out, but we leave you on the plane. So I said, you mean if the plane is going down, that means that I go down with the plane, no one is there to help me? And he said, no. I said, how would you justify that? He said, you're just a casualty of war. You know the way they tell you on a regular airline to put the, an oxygen mask on yourself? Okay, well, they tell us to worry about ourselves and don't worry about you guys. And then they hit another bump. And I looked at him, he grabbed on the rail, and he winked at me, and he walked over there, and he tapped his parachute, let me know I got mine, Jacob. He tapped his parachute. While the plane is in an uproar, man. And I said, oh, where they got me at. But now, that's the plane they're going to take Diddy on. And it's going to be a culture shock for him, because I didn't have no private jet. But from a private jet that's customized to your liking with the bad boy logo everywhere in the leather stitching and in the, the movie screens and the, the artwork and everything. And now you're on a federal plane that if it go down, they're going to leave you to your own demise.
Salute to my boy Chad, man. He was in the feds too, man. So he got this is his first-hand take on what it's gonna be like for your man. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of videos pop out like this. This is Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Chad, salute to Chad. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they talking about over here, because he's answering questions.
So there's some violence over there, right? A lot of bloods over there. A lot of dudes throwing it up. You know what I'm saying? But it was definitely not the place you want to be. I know them MS-13 dudes they just butchered a dude over there. They hit him like 45 times, 50 times. The staff, a lot of the staff were nasty, disrespectful. The food was absolutely horrible when I was there. And you know what?
Beyonce too. They saying Beyonce and Jay-Z is some wild ones.
Not the place you want to be. So what happens to Diddy? I was in the hole up there, and I think I told you guys this story before, right? I'm in the unit. I ended up getting into something with one of these dudes from Vermont. He had hit me up. I told him, what's up? Robbie Poole, big shout out to you, man. Send me an email, bro. If someone can post my email, one of the moderators, Amy, there it is. There's my email. You want an audio book, homie? I'm going to send you an audio book. Loading up the audio book, putting it in chapters and on that playlist so people can get with it, man, so people can, get on there and listen to it from there. Country, glad to see you, man. I know you're going through a really tough time, man. I hope things are getting a little bit better for you. Seems like we all been going through someone calling, make sure we're back with them. Someone's calling me at 7:30 at night. Man, listen, man, 7:30, man, you're calling me from federal prison. It's not happening tonight, player. But I will get back with you. Hit me in the morning. So anyway, what's Diddy's life going to be like, right? I believe Tommy's going to do an interview with me for sure. Me and Tommy are good friends, and he promised me that. So, and those of you that know Tommy throughout the years, he's a man of his word. So, he's a man of his word. And if you can, Amy, can you go in and post that new video tonight? I want people to check out the new channel, Urban Crime Chronicles. We put a video up today about Diddy, so if you guys can, man, go check that out. Subscribe, like. I think maybe Country or Amy will post it. And we'll pin it, man. Go check that channel out, man. Check out the videos. For those that like the documentaries, they're over there. I'm doing some of that stuff over there, so I hope you guys like those. I hope Tommy does not do an interview. No offense. Why not, man? Tommy's a changed man, bro. Christy, I appreciate you, man, but I appreciate it. It ain't working. It is what it is, man. But anyway. What's Puffy's life going to be like in prison? How many people think Puffy's going to prison for the rest of his life? How many people really think that? People were saying, oh, man, Shy, listen, man, I think Diddy's going to snitch for sure. Other big names about to come out. Listen, man, in a case like this, right, I'm going to give it to you how it is, right? You've seen it with, like, Sammy the Bull. He was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I look kind of fat in this thing, man, this shirt, right? But man, your boy's doing good though. Listen, man, you've seen it with Sammy the Bull. That doesn't happen very often when you got big dudes like that, like this dude. Yeah, I agree with you, Christy. I just think that in the position that he's in right now, right? So this is the new channel right here. I'm not going to pin it because every time I try to pin something, if you guys can check this channel out and subscribe, like and subscribe, you might like what we're doing over there. So as far as Diddy goes, right, what's his life going to be like? What's prison going to be like for him? Yeah, listen, in a case like this, they want him. They want him, man. This is it. They want this cat. They don't want to let this cat go. They don't want to give him a plea deal. They don't always give out plea deals. 90% of the time, probably 95%, 97%.
Yeah, they gave Candace Owens her channel back too, by the way. I wanted to let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? So we back to live action, man. Do y'all remember Sanford and Son? Desmond Wilson, man. You know, I know a lot of y'all probably seen this interview with him, and it kind of went under people's radar too. But he got the same approach that a lot of these cats got, that, you know, that they after people that's higher up over Diddy.
Everywhere. But what I see is somebody who's doing something that's been doing it for over 30 years. And all of a sudden now, this is what I know, okay? I only speak on what I know. I don't like that term gatekeepers. I like overseers. Overseers on the plantation had a certain amount of power that they could wield that the master, the owner of the plantation, gave them. And many of the slaves purportedly feared the overseers more than they did master.
That's a whole fact. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up real quick, y'all. Let's get the likes to 200. Review report in the building. Salute. My brother Lansky's in the building, man. This shit is kind of snatchy.
Because they wanted to maintain.
He been in the game since the 70s, I think, or the 60s.
And keep their status. Listen to what I'm saying and look at what's happening. They wanted to keep and maintain their status. And as long as the slaves were making that money when they weighed that cotton and whatever crop they had, the overseer's position was solid. So he cracked the whip to make sure that them slaves busted their butt.
You're choosing not to say the person's name, right?
I don't want to. You can say whatever name you want.
Because I just want to make sure the viewers, at least I'm understanding that you're talking about Diddy, and you're talking about what went down. I think like relatively, maybe about a month ago, his house got raided, and that would open up a can of worms. You're seeing different headlines come out. You're hearing about freak off parties, which I want to ask you about. Were those things existing in your time coming up? But I mean, you know, just seeing that, you know.
I say one thing about that last part that you asked me. Fatty Arbuckle. That name ring a bell?
Nah.
Fatty Arbuckle was in the silent movies. He was a superstar in silent films. And his career was lost because he was look at you Googling because you're young. He was at a freak party, which has been going on since Hollywood existed. This is nothing new. It might be new to just your generation. This ain't nothing new. The game doesn't change, John, only the players.
Wow.
And this generation doesn't understand that because they don't know what happened before. If you don't know your history, you're going to repeat the same dumb things in the future. Fatty Arbuckle was a superstar in silent films. He was at a freak party, which all the big studios used to throw. And he was accused of inserting a bottle in a woman.
Let's not forget Roman Polanski neither.
And it killed his career.
He bounced. He was in the same situation as Diddy, probably a little bit worse, with some underage kids and shit like that. He got tiny on America, for real.
His career became flat as 3-day-old beer. What I know about the overseers, I don't want to use that gatekeeper nonsense. That's a modern term. Is that as long as they're producing, they're good. No matter what they do, no matter how.
Right. He said Jack Nicholson was involved with that whole shit. Yeah, Hollywood they've been with this.
Vile it is. the gatekeepers will make it go away. Now, what I know, because I went to the top in my industry.
Roman Polanski, French and Polish film director, producer, screenwriter, actor, and convicted sex offender. He is the recipient of numerous accolades, including the Academy Award, 2 British Academy film. Wow. Roman Polanski. I remember reading about him. Right? Check this out. Yeah, Jack Nicholson was at that joint that he got convicted for. Said Jack Nicholson. All right. Controversial director Roman Polanski announces new movie after being expelled from the Academy. This is him right here. See what they say about this case. Give me 1 second. Sued in the Los Angeles Superior Court by a woman who alleged he raped her at his home in 1973 after supplying shots. Was he deported? The movie was made in after he fled to the U.S. I think the U.S. to avoid consequences for raping a 13-year-old girl. Roman Polanski. Is Roman Polanski still a fugitive? He remains a fugitive from the U.S. justice system. Where does he live now? Snasty boys. Snasty boys. Gene Dill live right now. Gene Dill live right now, bro. Let's finish listening to Lamont from Sanford and Son. Spill the fucking tea. Salute the Lamont from Sanford and Son.
As long as you are making money for the powers that be, you can do anything short of somebody watching you murder somebody. The moment you stop making the money for them, you have no intrinsic value. And I knew that, and that's what I used in the business of show. So
Big Dummy.
I'm not talking about this young man. I don't know him. I don't swim in that pond. It's not necessary.
Diamond Shooter in the building.
For me to bring all
that salute
these people in, how he took advantage of. They wanted something. He wanted something.
Yeah, Roman Polanski is still hiding in Europe. You know what I'm saying?
If you go to a shore,
13-year-old girl, he was a nasty son of a bitch.
In the Caribbean or even here, and you see a sign that says shark sightings, no recreational swimming. You see surfers out there. You see people swimming out there. They go in the water and come out. Nothing might not happen. But then they go in that water and the shark will get them, and that's the end of that. So those waters that these people are swimming in are shark infested in the motion picture industry, in the television industry, and in the recording industry. Those waters are shark infested. You take a chance to go in there, you might come out unscathed, you might not come out.
Yeah. Do you think
so what they're talking about this young man is doing has been going on since silent film. Do your research, son. After you hang up, say, that old dude was right again. God dang. Because I'm from that era. I know the history of the industry.
Now, just like Charlamagne victim just popped out and gave that interview up for Tasha K, and academics victim popped out. Roman Polanski, 13-year-old victim, is now a grown-ass woman, and she explains what happened. I got the video right here. We in the rabbit hole, y'all. Salute to everybody that's still here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think we made 2 hours yet, man. Today we're going to be shorter than No, I did a 4-hour video yesterday, man. I don't know how I went so deep. No freaky.
What do you want?
Excuse me, no Usher. Let me read this out. 1,200 votes. Will they come for Jay-Z next? 68% of 1,200 people said yes, they will come for Jay-Z. 24% of the people says no, they're not. And again, ironically, 8% of people say no Usher. They agree with Mac Me.
Wanted to get into jacuzzi. I knew I was in trouble. Like, wait, this is not what he's supposed to be doing. And I didn't know what was going to happen, but I knew.
Now, mind you, this she was 13 at the time with Roman Polanski, allegedly Jack Nicholson, a couple other famous people was in the house. Who knows how her mother allowed her to get there or how she was taken there, but we'll let her say her own story.
Whatever was on his mind was not a good thing.
It was the moment Samantha Geimer's life changed forever. Were you frightened at that point?
That's the moment. Then I realized something was wrong. I was frightened. I didn't know what to do. And I just knew then, it was like, oh, this guy, like, he wants to get his hands on me. Oh my God, what am I going to do?
And it was the moment that then 13-year-old schoolgirl became the victim in one of the world's most infamous rape cases.
I mean, it changed my life.
Most of y'all don't even know about this.
It changed me as a person.
In the spirit of Desmond Wilson saying that this is normal.
Infamous because her attacker was this man, the much celebrated 43-year-old
Woody Allen fucking with a young ass girl. You know what I'm saying? How old was she? Let me go figure that out too, because Woody Allen was another one.
Hollywood director Roman Polanski, who would be charged with drugging, raping, and sodomizing his victim.
I have not much to tell you except that I'm innocent.
Oh, sodomy is butt work, right? Sodomy, that's butt work. Sodomy.
With drugging, raping, and sodomizing his victim.
I have not much to tell you except that I'm innocent.
Now, Woody Allen, it says, Allen was accused of sexual assault by his adopted daughter, Dylan Farrell, in 1992. 2 investigations subsequently cleared him, but Dylan reiterated the charge in 2014, supported by her brother Ronan, another son. Moses defended Woody Allen in 2018. In 1992, filmmaker Woody Allen was alleged by actress Mia Farrow to have sexually molested their adoptive daughter, Dylan Farrell, age 7, in Mia Farrow's home in Bridgewater, Connecticut. Allen has repeatedly denied the allegation. When the allegation was made, Allen and Mia Farrow had been in a 12-year relationship and had 3 children together to adopt it. Didn't he marry one of his adopted kids, Woody Allen? This funky motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Woody Allen was another one. But let's get back to this guy.
You know, Roman's fame at that time, he was very powerful, very well known. I think when you're wealthy or powerful or well known, people don't say no to you, and you have like this different view of life where you're accustomed to getting what you want, because you get what you want.
If I could, baby,
Hey, if anybody wants to call up the show and ask me any questions, just dial 1-800-THESE-NUTS. You know what I'm saying? You'll get me right there.
In the 70s, Los Angeles was a city obsessed with fame, sex, and drugs, and the inevitable celebrity scandals.
you can go your own way.
And it was where Samantha's mother, Susan, budding actress, brought her family in the quest for a piece of ubiquitous Hollywood fame.
Not narcissists, sociopaths.
How would you describe yourself as a 13-year-old?
I thought I was grown up and mature and an adult, but, you know, I was just a little bit more of a
How did she get there is what I want to know.
naive kid than I would have liked to think about myself.
And you were interested in a career in the movies or as a model, the entertainment business.
Right. I wanted to be an actress. not really a model, but, you know, I wanted to be an actress or a singer or, you know, I wanted to go into the business.
Roman Polanski, himself a newcomer to Hollywood, had already experienced fame's triumphs and tragedies.
He's Polish-born director Roman Polanski. She's American actress Sharon Tate.
In 1969, his pregnant wife Sharon Tate was brutally murdered by members of the cult the Manson family, led by serial killer Charles Manson.
This was at the home of movie director Roman Polanski, and it was his wife, Sharon Tate, who was one of the victims.
It was an horrific loss for the Polish-French director who just 12 months
I forgot about Sharon Tate. Oh, God.
Before had been applauded for his film Rosemary's Baby.
This is no dream. This is really happening.
And who would go on to receive 11
Or Marilyn Monroe, D.
Oscar nominations for his 1974 film Chinatown.
You're a very nosy fella, kitty cat, huh? You know what happens to nosy fellas?
How did he come into your life?
All his movies was violent, too.
He was looking for young girls to model. So he called my mom and came over and met my mom and me, and we arranged, you know, for him to come back and do a test shoot.
What was your first impression of him?
He just seemed like another adult.
Samantha Geimer had been suggested to Polanski by a friend of her family. He was photographing a number of models for Vogue Paris magazine. As Polanski told Clive James, the project was of special interest.
I found it quite an interesting enterprise because I like.
All right, people bored with that, so let's, you know, I'm gonna keep y'all here for a little bit more, a little bit longer. Double tap the screen, get the likes up. Right now, you know, yesterday I was speaking about this, and this right here is a domestic dispute, a very violent domestic dispute that took place between this big YouTuber named Hassan Campbell and one of his moderators. Right now, if you don't know what a moderator, when you're on the YouTube, you see those people with the blue, with the names is popping up in blue. Those are moderators. Those are the people that help me, you know, keep you motherfuckers honest, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So he's having a heated, sordid date with one of his moderators. He took business and turned it to pleasure, and this is what happened. All right. I always go to this video because this is one of my favorite. This is one of the things I do for myself. I just look at this video and fucking crack up. Now, mind you, this is the man, for people that don't know who this is the man that said Africa Bambaataa molested him when he was a young cat. Said he ejaculated on his thighs, put his thighs together, and put some Vaseline in between his thighs and did the unspeakable, turned him into a killer. So he went around Bronx killing motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Caught 3 bodies, and now this is what he does.
Yes, sir. You came all the way to New York from Philadelphia.
Now, let me just let y'all know, both of these men say that they are not gay. I spoke to both of them.
I did. And why are you talking to me? I'm trying to get you home.
And you will. And I don't need to, but I'll get there anyway.
Why the fuck?
Now, I'm trigger one. There's a little bit of domestic violence going on here.
Is you talking to me like this?
Borderline domestic violence, I would say. Definitely a lot of verbal abuse.
You came to the city.
I did.
I didn't trust you.
I know that.
And I showed you love.
I know that.
Then why the fuck is you talking to me like this?
Because I can.
Because you could talk to me like this, right?
However.
Because you could talk to me this.
Because I can.
You think that you could talk to me like this?
Because I can.
AP, salute. Molly G, salute. Peace, family.
I don't trust nobody.
And as you should.
And you in my fucking...
Aaron in the building. Harlem in the building. Cincinnati in the building. What city you in? Get in the chat.
The city.
However.
And you talking to me like this.
Look.
It's the only reason why...
Maybe a city, I'm going to highlight it. double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button.
I'm not fucking destroying you right now. Right. I brought you out. I don't know you. Yo.
Whoa, wait.
Your aura is gay. Your nails, get your fucking nails off of me.
Wait.
Get your fucking nails off of me.
But I can't.
Get your fucking, no, you cannot. Don't fucking touch me like that.
Because I can't.
You talking to me crazy. I showed you love. I showed you love. I showed you love.
I know that.
And you touching me. I showed this nigga love. I showed him love. I don't even know him. I showed the YouTuber love. I don't know him. He pushing me. Push me again.
Because I can't.
Push me again.
Because I can't. Now do what you do.
Nah, I'm not gonna do nothing.
No, do what you do.
I'm gonna accept this.
Fuck out of here.
And I know I can kill this nigga right now. I'm in my hood, in my town. Why you touching me like this?
What city you in?
Because I can.
Because you could?
And do what you do.
Because you could.
Do what you do.
Because you could.
Do what you do.
I left my fucking wife and my children. Don't touch me again. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. This is the setup. I'm a Bronx River nigga. This is why yo. You came from all the way out of town.
He not no Muslim. He a Bronx River like.
I don't know what your dilemma is. I just want you to go home. I want this nigga to go home. This is Derek Williams, the nigga that support me. What the fuck is wrong with you, Derek? What's wrong with you, Derek? Are you government? What's wrong with you, Derek? What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's going to have to do better.
Get your fucking hand off of me.
Whoa! Whoa!
He fell. Derek, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, he pushed me.
So I pushed you? So I pushed you.
Yo.
So I pushed him? So I pushed him? So I pushed him. I pushed him. Here, let me know. Let me help you up. What the fuck is wrong with you? You came to New York for this? Nigga came.
Weird as fuck, but he said that he killed 3 people.
Came to New York to set me up.
Whoa!
Get your fucking hand off me with your long ass nails.
Yo, he pushed me.
Derek.
Why would he do that?
Why would I do that?
Yeah, tell me.
You in the middle of Parkchester, Bronx River.
I don't give a fuck.
Why are you here? Why did you come here?
Look, you gotta talk.
Why the fuck did you come here? Why?
Because I can.
Now, I'm holding myself back. I'm holding myself back because I thought this nigga was my brother. I had some drinks with this nigga. What the fuck is... Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, fuck.
Why?
What the fuck? Your daughter's watching you, bitch ass nigga.
Man, he's fighting with himself.
Your fucking daughter's watching, you bitch ass nigga.
Yo.
He hate when I play this.
I do. What did you do?
What did I do?
Why are you talking to me like that?
What did I do that?
Why did you treat me like
Why
that?
did I do that?
You want to go home?
I didn't do shit.
You want to go home?
What did I do?
I'm going to take this nigga home on camera.
Why?
And I'm drunk.
Look, I'm going to step aside because I don't know what he's talking about.
Stop touching me. You feeling gay.
You feeling gay as wow, Alan.
You feel...
Why?
And I'm drunk.
Look, I'm going to step aside because I don't...
One tongue speaks a spoken mind. Stacey Galore says, a gay Muslim? Question marks. What type of in the first?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Stop touching me.
Off Allah.
You feeling gay. You feeling fucking gay.
Nighttime.
Oh shit! I forgot about nighttime, y'all. Look how he threw his hands up when he said that nighttime shit.
You feeling fucking gay.
Nighttime.
Ah! Checkmate, Derek. And watch how he zoom in on his butt when he walk away.
What did I do?
What did I do? What did you do? We live now. So
what
now,
did I do?
So now you acting right. So now
newsflash, I was live the whole time, Playboy.
You acting right. Now you acting right?
Whoa.
You feeling gay.
That's what you say when you pull it out on her. Now you acting right.
What did I do? We're going back to Philadelphia. What did I do?
No, you going back, and I'm trying to take you back, but you flipping on me. You flipping on me.
Why would I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Then why? Let's go home so I can take you home.
Why would I?
Your book bag is in my car. You to go home?
Why would I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Why? Why am I live?
Why would I flip?
Let's go home so I can take you home. Is wow.
To Philadelphia. What did I do?
No, look. You going back, and I'm trying to take you back, but you flipping on me. You flipping on me.
Why would I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Then why? Let's go home so I can take you home.
Why would I?
Your book bag is in my car. You to go home?
Why would I flip on Hassan Campbell?
Why? Why am I live?
Why would I flip on Hassan
Why
Campbell?
the fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live? Why the fuck am I live? Because they trying to set me up. He can't even fucking walk. Is he an agent? Is he real? I don't want to send him home like that. He live in PA. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas, man? I'm a warrior. I'm a wolf. What the fuck is wrong? Let's go get your book bag out my fucking car. Let's walk. I'm gonna walk you like a little bitch. Let's walk. And don't fucking touch my shoulder no more, because I'm not your fucking girl. You fucking gay ass nigga. Walk your fucking... Walk.
Walk.
The fucking setup.
It's
always set me up. Yeah, it's a fucking setup, nigga. You ain't acting like my fucking brother. You acting like you're fucking gay.
Wait,
Get the fuck out of the street. Get out of the street. Get the fuck out of the street before I knock you. Get the fuck out of the street.
Hold on.
I'm not doing this no more. I'm not doing this no more. Get your ass out of the fucking street.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
The fuck is this shit I'm dealing with?
Hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
And it's sad, because I don't know if this brother's really fucking drunk
It wasn't me.
or he
It
playing a
wasn't
role.
me.
But I ain't a fucking
I ain't
faggot.
do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
You ain't doing nothing.
I ain't doing nothing. Wait, hold
Jim?
on. I ain't do nothing.
Yo, Derek, why you talking to me like that, man?
Man, stop.
I treated you like a brother. Why you talking to me like that, man?
Look,
I don't even know you.
Man, stop, man. Stop.
I don't even know you.
Hey, look, man. Look.
Nah, let's go. Because I'm going to make sure you make it home to your daughter, Damaris.
Come on.
The fuck is wrong with you, man?
Ain't fucking wrong with you. I ain't do nothing.
You can't walk. Walk!
Man,
Walk your ass to my fucking car. But like, damn. Damn, Derek, come on, man. Oh my God. This is where I'm going to stop this live at. And I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself. How you hit the floor? Like, walk.
Man.
Walk.
Stop, man.
Walk. The fuck, man? Like, come on, man. I don't even know if that niggas is just alcoholics or y'all trying to show love. Like, what the fuck, man? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الكافرون أعوذ بالله من المنافقون أعوذ بالله من الفاسقون أعوذ بالله من الدجال أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. I don't even know what to do with this demon. Come on, man.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Who are you?
Oh, who are you? Whoa.
Feeling gay.
Derek, you all over the place, brother. If you was my brother, why the fuck would you attack me like that? Look, you attacked me. I showed you love, you attacked me. That's why I don't show niggas love. That's why I don't fuck with niggas. And you lucky. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Right? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Allah's my witness, and everybody's my witness. You lucky that you making your daughter. You treated me like a savage.
Hold up.
You treated me like a savage.
Look.
The reason why I'm letting you go home. The reason why I'm letting you go home.
Okay.
I'm letting you. Get off me.
Wait,
Get off me. What?
You're wrong.
You flipped on me when you got fucking drunk. And everybody saw this shit. If you was anybody else, I would have killed you. I'm a soldier. Get your hand off my waist. Look. Derek, I treated you like family. Yeah, I spoke to your daughter.
I know
Get
you
off
did.
of me. You making me feel fucking gay. Get off of me.
Because I'm back. What I miss? All right. So we do got that, but you know, I can't stop, won't stop, no Diddy. I can't stop, won't stop, no Diddy. Salute the IQ Shaheed.
Hey, it's 1090 fake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. She didn't even know the dude that she like. Do you see how you got gang members solving murder cases right in the Bell Rock? Why is Santa Claus all up in the 1090 fake, aka Santa Claus? Why is he? I hope none of y'all ever have to feel that pain, but you gonna feel that pain. And when you love your mother and you know you ain't gonna never ever hug, kiss, get a phone call, even when she cursing you out, talking trash. Why you do this? Why you do that? You need to stay off that internet, boy. Shut up, ma. I wouldn't wish that on none of y'all, man. None of y'all. Of course. This land is your land. This land is mine. No, this is my land. You took it. You put me in the projects, put me on welfare, and told me to get over it. Niggas don't want 40 acres in a muse no more. Now you just want a whip. Y'all don't want 40 acres in the mule no more. It's like, it's how you worded that, dark times. Yes, man. We go through dark times. Like people don't.
Hold on, we about to go gangster. Hold up. We about to go dark.
Guy shot up the supermarket. I said, nigga, I'd have been busting my gun. He said, no, you wouldn't. I said, you think I'm gonna let a nigga come up in the supermarket because he got a bigger gun, I'm gonna let him shoot me? Like, nigga, I've been through situations like that my whole life. I done been through shootouts my whole life. So a nigga rolling up on a supermarket just gunning people down while he clapping somebody, I'm gonna be clapping him. Nah.
All right, last thing I want to show y'all, man, because I told you I'm not going to be out here all night, man. This is the interview that he had. You know what I'm saying? They dropped this 11 hours ago. You know what I mean? This, I think Trump did this yesterday. He sat down with this, with Gutfeld from Fox.
And started taking pictures of the license plate. Who would do that?
A Karen.
And then sent the picture to the sheriff, who's a great sheriff of Palm Beach County, and sent the pictures to the sheriff's office, and they got him in a high-speed chase down the highway.
Yeah.
But who would do that? I mean, said out of 1,000 incidents, would that ever happen? And they said very rarely a thing like that. So she's very much of a heroine, right? Heroine.
Yeah. You know, it blows my mind.
I love this because Kamala can't do this. She can't just sit down with regular motherfuckers and have a conversation, especially in a setting like this, without having, you know, Megan Thee Stallion twerking for her.
Like how you take these events so not lightly, but it's almost casually. The way, like, I get more angry, you know, when my pant pocket gets caught on a doorknob. I get angrier about that than you get angry about getting shot at. It doesn't. How do you process that?
Well, number one, do I have a choice?
Yeah.
Right? What am I gonna do? Right?
Yeah.
Do we have a choice? But it's interesting. I was thinking a lot about it over the last period of time.
Alan. You gotta give him a break, man. You're OG, man. I think he can breathe very well.
I'm since Butler, and being president is a very dangerous job, because with a race car driver, that's a dangerous job. It's like 0.1% die.
Mm-hmm.
With a bull rider, I think bull riding looks pretty scary, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit more than that die.
Mm-hmm.
With a president, what is it, 6% or 7%? It's the most dangerous profession there is. So if you want to be president, I have a lot of friends that wanted to run. They're thinking about maybe not doing it. But here's the only good thing is that it's always a consequential president that gets shot at.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, so far, I've been very lucky, or something is greater than all of us.
Ooh.
Something is up there. Someone is up there, maybe watching over us.
I think he's voting for you.
Yeah. It's funny. I always thought the most dangerous job was feeding The View. But you bring up God, and you've almost been killed twice. Do you think more about your own mortality and what happens after you move on?
Yeah, not about mortality, but I do think more about God, because, Butler was really the greatest of all miracles. If I'm not looking over there, and I mean a full turn, exactly 90 degrees, I wouldn't be here right now. Mm-hmm. And your ratings would be a little bit lower, perhaps.
Yeah. We'd have Kill Me there.
We have to tell the story of how we first met. The ratings over. Remember that one week he just played that thing? But I do think about that because the chart, it was basically an immigration chart. We had our lowest numbers that we've ever had in immigration. And I very rarely use it, maybe 15, 20%. It's always on my left, and it's always at the end of a speech. So now I said, bring down the chart right at the very beginning, almost like the first sentence of the speech. Bring down that chart, because immigration's such a big thing now with, our country being basically taken over by Venezuela and lots of other people. So I said, bring down the chart, and the chart drops down. And I go, look at those numbers. And I look over to the right, and ping. Mm-hmm. And that was not, I knew something was definitely wrong. And it was a mess. I touched, I said, that's unusual.
Do you remember when you showed it to me?
I showed it.
Yeah, you showed it to me. You said, I know people aren't going to believe this. So Gutfeld, take a look at my ear.
That's right. We met in at the convention.
Yeah.
And I said, who am I going to show it to? We have a lot of guys. They'll say it didn't exist. And I actually did have such confidence in him. And he's really a very special guy, talented guy, good guy, great guy. And I said, if I'm going to show it, let's do it with Gutfeld.
Yes.
And
that's amazing. It's amazing.
Because it happened right after.
Yeah, how did you get him to see the top of your ear?
Well, I sat in a low chair.
Okay, thank you.
But you know what? It was true. And I took the bandages off very carefully. Yeah. And I showed him. He said, "That's nasty."
Yes,
that was nasty. But
I kind of wanted to touch it, but I knew I would have been tackled. And I would have enjoyed it. But it's interesting to see the response to this second attempt. Every time you're under a bigger threat, the media still blames you even more.
Yeah.
It's almost as though they don't see their own role in this. What do you make? Have you just basically accepted this as a fact?
I think so, yeah. Look, the media is extremely dishonest, extremely corrupt, actually. Look at the debate. I walked off, I said, that's debate. They said I'm the GOAT in debates, because I had a lot of debates and I became president. And the GOAT means greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. But what a great stage. And I walked off that stage and I thought I had the best debate. And I was very unfairly treated by the anchor. Mm-hmm. I'm not fans of those guys anymore. And his hair was better 5 years ago than it is now. Okay? That happens. That happens with the clock.
I mean, who among us?
That happens with the clock. But they came at me on everything like crime.
Yeah.
I said the crime is rampant. He said crime is down. I said crime is down. Who would think it's without even knowing? And I was right. Mm-hmm. The following day, DOJ announced numbers. I don't know who it was in DOJ, but somebody over there likes me, that crime is up 45%, murders up numbers like you wouldn't even believe. And anybody would know that without even seeing charts. But it turned out to be a false attack. They attacked the bloodbath. That was referring to the auto industry. You know all these things.
Yeah.
Charlottesville was totally debunked by everybody, including Laura. Laura did a whole show on it, how it's so ridiculous.
And even Snopes, which is a left-wing
That's right.
site.
They even said.
Yeah.
But all of them, and they didn't correct her once, and they corrected me everything I said practically, and I think 9 times or 11 times. And the audience was absolutely, they went crazy. And the real, I walked off, I said, that was a great debate. I loved it. You know, you got a lot of people watch. I guess we had 75 million people watching, something like that. And you have to do well. You can't do badly. For instance, Biden didn't do so well in the previous debate because I had the 2 debates. I had one. We actually had 2 debates. You know, I had one against a man, and then they said, he's not doing well, take him out, put in a new one. And if she doesn't do well, I wonder if they're going to take her out. Just keep putting it. Let's see if we can get it right eventually. No, but a thing like that's never happened before. It's never, you know, it's like a fighter. He knows more about fighting, but I love the fighting. We love Dana White, all those guys. Dana is great.
Well, your history in boxing is second to none.
I'm more Mike Tyson fights than anybody. Yep. Mike is great, and they're all great. And they're, you know, amazing people, really. It's a very hard thing to be a fighter. Number one, you have to be able to take hundreds of shots to the face within a couple of rounds and enjoy going out for the 5th round.
Yes.
You know, there aren't a lot of guys. A lot of great athletes have tried to be fighters. It doesn't work out so well. Very rarely does it work out. But this was something that was a very special moment. I thought this was a tremendous debate. And when you look at it, you know, it's interesting. Now that they're reviewing it, it was all word salad from her. The first question, I said, what kind of an answer is that? But the fake news said, oh, she did well. No matter what you do, if I were Winston Churchill, he was a great debater, by the way, and an elegant debater, if I were Winston Churchill, they would say, well, he was okay, but he wasn't special tonight. That was the kind of stuff.
You were exactly the same as the previous debate. That's what, if you look at it, there was, I think so. Yeah, there was no difference.
I actually wanted that attitude. You know, I've had different attitudes, right? Yeah. And you never know about debate. It's a little like Mike Tyson said. He said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And there's a lot of truth to that, right?
No, yeah. I mean, you walked in, you caught 3 before you even said hello to you.
Well, I mean, I had people telling me that I'm wrong about things where I'm totally right. I was right about just about all of that stuff, that they were correcting me. And I think my only regret is that I wanted to be elegant and I didn't want to go after the anchors. I wish I did, in a way.
Well, that's our job. We took care of them. We got
we got to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with more from the future president, Donald Trump.
It's coming your way. Hey, hey, it's video of the day.
Celebs can't quit Donald Trump. Roll it.
He thought about the possibility he might use the power